Good afternoon. So I decided to interview someone that I would really like to follow in her footsteps. I've known her for about, a month now, so pretty short. But when I first met her and I was kind of chit chatting about what she does, I knew immediately that that's what I wanted to do also. So what she is a CPA in the Treasure Valley. Her name is Sally, and she actually owns her own accounting business. What she does is she helps small businesses not only with their taxes, but anything and everything that does deals with their finances. And she's really focusing more now on taxes, especially being tax season, and kind of getting away from the bookkeeping side of things because she is so busy. But I wanted to kind of find out, first of all, what the outlook in the Treasure Valley for her position is. And it is booming. She had said she's a part of a wonderful group of people that none of them are taking new clients. And she even encouraged me to essentially start my own bookkeeping business. And I did look into it as kind of a starting point before I move on to a higher university, but to be able to have a better paying job that can help me pay for tuition. So, long story short, we did act through this conversation. She actually did end up even connecting me with someone, and I am going to be their bookkeeper, which was really exciting that that's what this assignment gave me. But a few questions I actually had for her is more or less just about balance. Right now I'm going to school full time. I have a part time job and I have a family. And so I really wanted to know how she balanced it all. I recognize her kids are older and so she's in essentially a different part of her life. But she said after every tax season, one thing that her and her husband do is that they always take a week vacation. So even as a small business owner, she recognizes that she needs to take a break and go off and be away from an accounting staff. And a next thing that she said to me is she schedules everything. She schedules, her if she needs to go grocery shopping, it's on her schedule. If she has a client that she's meeting with, of course she schedules it. But even someone like me, she actually scheduled and set some time aside so her and I could talk to one another, which was really generous of her, extremely generous of her. Another thing I asked her is how does she find more clients? Does she advertise? Does she how does she do it? And I guess really it comes down to being a part of groups. Like she has a really close accounting group of friends that they just share. I don't want to say they share clients, but when new clients come and if they have room for them, she will absolutely take it, or she'll pass it on. And right now, or I shouldn't say right now, she's never advertised, which was really cool to hear. So she's relied on 100% word of mouth and has had an extremely successful business. And one thing she kept stressing to me is because Treasure Valley right now is literally blowing up with growth, that there is a huge need for people to be bookkeepers, accountants, just taking care of the books essentially. Now, as for this interaction, how did it make me feel? Wonderful. I mean, it was one of those situations that, have you ever sat down with somebody and everything that you wanted to hear, you heard? Uh, like there was nothing about her job that uh, persuaded me to think, "Ugh, this is not for me," because she does have a healthy balance of, yes, the weekend prior, she did share with me that she had literally worked a 12-hour day Saturday and a 12-hour day Sunday, and I met with her on a Monday. But that's not the norm, and because she specializes in taxes, it's that is her busy time. And she gave me, she kind of shared with me, it's kind of like if you worked retail. Your busy time in retail is probably going to be around Christmas. She's like, busy time for accountants, especially when they focus on taxes, is first quarter because people are, you know, getting ready to pay taxes or hopefully getting a rebate back or um and let's see, I feel like I had one other question that what did I learn from this experience? Uh that I want to do it. I guess that was the simplest question to answer because when I left her house, I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I want to do. And then literally the next day, she called me to tell me that she had a client that was interested in a bookkeeper and asked me if I was here, if I would be open to already taking one and talk about everything working out perfectly. This particular company only needs someone literally like 3 hours quarterly. So it's a perfect job for me just to get my feet wet and hopefully just gain more clients. Um, and no, this whole interaction with her just cemented that yes, I want to be an accountant. It was so funny, even after having this discussion with her, I literally went home, talked to my husband, and said, I I want to be an accountant. That's the direction I want to take my schooling. Since for so long I'd always just kind of said, I'll major in business. I'll major in business. But when you have such a, I don't want to say business is general, but when your degree is so general, you really don't know where you're going to land. And now that I have an idea of, getting certified as a bookkeeper, I have a client already, which is cool. And then moving forward to an accountant and getting my CPA one day, I just feel like this interaction with her cemented, I don't know, just cemented what I want to do and what I should do. I think that's all. I think I answered all the questions. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It was, it was a really good opportunity because not only after talking to her, I even went back with LinkedIn and asked to join a bunch of bookkeeping groups. So hopefully they'll all accept. Oh, and one other thing I did is I actually talk about sticking my neck out on LinkedIn. I requested to connect with fellow bookkeepers in the Boise area that I did not know. So hopefully they will accept my LinkedIn request of connecting with them so that I can even further dive into bookkeepers in our area. And then I can really talk to them versus, I mean, Sally was great because she's a CPA, but I'm kind of going about it a different way that Sally did not do, if that makes sense, which is fine because the reality is we're all doing our own path in life. And, you know, even though some people go from, oh, sorry, I got a fuzzy in my, we're all doing our own thing. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.